Electric vehicles are here. They are sleek and silent. They promise a future free from fossil fuels. But what is the true cost of driving electric? Let's explore the economic landscape of EV ownership. This journey will take us through the initial price tag. We will delve into maintenance, insurance, and the potential shock of repairs. We will compare these costs with traditional gasoline-powered cars, and we will examine the environmental impact of our choice. Our goal is clarity. We seek to understand the financial realities of going electric. By the end, you will be equipped to make an informed decision. So, buckle up and join me as we navigate the electric avenue. Electric vehicles are often more expensive to purchase than their gas-guzzling counterparts. This difference is due to the high cost of batteries. Batteries are the heart of an EV. They store the energy that powers the motor. The price of batteries has been falling, but it is still a significant factor in the overall cost of an EV. The good news is that government incentives can help offset this cost. Tax credits and rebates are available in many countries. These incentives can make EVs more competitive with traditional cars. However, don't let the sticker price be the only factor in your decision. We must consider the total cost of ownership. This includes maintenance, insurance, and potential repairs. Let's take a closer look at each of these factors. Electric vehicles generally require less maintenance than gas-powered cars. This is because they have fewer moving parts. There are no oil changes, spark plugs, or timing belts to worry about. This translates into lower maintenance costs over the lifetime of the vehicle. However, EVs do have some unique maintenance needs. The battery pack will eventually need to be replaced. This can be a costly expense. The good news is that battery technology is constantly improving. Battery lifespan is increasing, replacement costs are decreasing. It's also important to factor in the cost of charging. Charging at home is typically the cheapest option. Public charging stations can be more expensive. The cost of charging will vary depending on your location and electricity rates. Insurance for electric vehicles can be more expensive than for comparable gasoline cars. This is due to a few factors. EVs are generally more expensive to repair. Their parts can be harder to come by. This increases the risk for insurance companies. However, some insurance companies offer discounts for EV owners. These discounts may be tied to safety features or the environmental benefits of EVs. It's important to shop around and compare quotes from different insurance providers. Consider factors such as your driving history and location. These can affect your insurance premiums. Also, inquire about discounts for EVs. You might be surprised by the options available. Repairs for electric vehicles can be expensive. This is because the technology is still relatively new, and specialized technicians are required. Parts can be costly and may take longer to obtain. However, as EV adoption grows, the repair infrastructure is improving. More mechanics are being trained to service EVs and the availability of parts is increasing. This should lead to lower repair costs over time. In the meantime, it's crucial to factor in the potential cost of repairs when considering an EV. Extended warranties can provide peace of mind. They can help mitigate the financial risk associated with repairs. One of the most significant advantages of EVs is the cost of fuel. Electricity is generally much cheaper than gasoline. This can result in significant savings over the lifetime of the vehicle. The cost of charging will vary depending on your location and electricity rates. Home charging is typically the most affordable option. Public charging stations can be more expensive. However, even public charging is often cheaper than filling up a gas tank. The savings on fuel can offset the higher initial cost of an EV. This is especially true if you drive frequently or have a long commute. Over time, the cost of fuel can make a significant difference in your wallet. Section 7. The carrot and the stick. Governments around the world are encouraging the adoption of electric vehicles. They are offering incentives to make EVs more attractive to consumers. These incentives can include tax credits, rebates, and subsidies. These incentives can significantly reduce the cost of purchasing and owning an EV. They can make EVs more competitive with traditional gasoline-powered cars. However, it's important to note that these incentives may not last forever. Governments are also implementing policies to discourage the use of gasoline cars. These policies can include taxes on gasoline, emission standards, and congestion charges. These policies are designed to make gasoline cars less appealing and encourage the transition to EVs. Section 8. The long game. When evaluating the cost of an EV, it's essential to consider the long-term savings. EVs generally have lower operating costs than gasoline cars. This is due to lower fuel and maintenance costs. Over the lifespan of a vehicle, these savings can add up. They can offset the higher initial cost of an EV. Additionally, as battery technology continues to improve, the cost of EVs is expected to decrease further. The long-term cost savings of EVs can make them a wise investment. They can save you money on fuel, maintenance, and repairs. They can also contribute to a cleaner environment. Section 9. The green footprint. Electric vehicles have a smaller environmental footprint than gasoline cars. They produce zero tailpipe emissions. This can improve air quality and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. However, the environmental impact of EVs is not without its complexities. The production of batteries requires significant energy and resources. The disposal of batteries can also pose environmental challenges. It's important to consider the entire life cycle of an EV when evaluating its environmental impact. This includes the production, use, and disposal of the vehicle and its components. Despite these challenges, EVs are generally considered to be a more sustainable transportation option than gasoline cars. Section 10. The charged verdict. The decision of whether or not to buy an electric vehicle is a complex one. There are many factors to consider, including cost, convenience, and environmental impact. EVs offer many advantages, including lower operating costs, zero tailpipe emissions, and a quieter driving experience. However, they also come with challenges, such as higher initial costs, limited range, and longer charging times. Ultimately, the best decision for you will depend on your individual needs and circumstances. Consider your budget, driving habits, and environmental values. Weigh the pros and cons carefully. The electric avenue is open for exploration. The choice is yours.